y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the last video of today. Because I just realized that on the previous video, if you haven't gotten a chance to watch, please make sure that you do. We were talking all things rewards and a little bit of coming togetherness, but I had forgotten one of the stories on that video. So now I'm going to have to add it to this one. So we're going to kind of go through these stories, but I definitely want to know your thoughts. So welcome back. I'm glad you're here, and we need to get right on into it, right? Because we want to cost on that time saving thing here. So let's get things going together because I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, wait a minute, I'm off a story. But here we are. So of course, I wanted to make sure that it took a little bit of time to get into the awards that were actually divvied out in the past, I guess last week or so, for Usher and Victoria Monet and Lil Baby. I thought it was really cool. I love about awards. I like the opportunity to share that stuff when it comes about. So let's go ahead and get into that story. So now, according to People, Usher, Victoria Monet, and Lil Baby were honored at ASCAP, which is ASCAP 2024 Rhythm and Soul Music event. Congratulations to all of them. The legendary R&B artist, Grammy-winning songstress, and acclaimed rapper were celebrated at the Thursday event for their influential and innovative work across music and culture. Usher, Victoria Monet, and Lil Baby were together on Thursday, June 27th, for a special celebration. And the Diamond Certified R&B icon, 45, the three-time Grammy-winning songstress, 35, and the acclaimed rapper, 29, were honored by the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, ASCAP, for their stellar music achievements at the 2024 Rhythm and Soul Music event in Los Angeles. Again, congratulations to them. Usher received the distinguished ASCAP Voice of the Culture Award given to members who have had a major influence on music and culture, per a press release. He now joins past honorees Timbaland, Swiss Beats, and D Nice. As writers and creatives, be impeccable with your words. Understand that the intention behind each and everything that you say is empowering. It isn't an affirmation that becomes a reality. And if you believe in what you see or you think it can happen, don't assume. Talk to each other, encourage each other, the singer said in his speech. I would also to say, last but not least, do your best, offer your best, and great things will happen. Meanwhile, Monet accepted the extraordinary ASCAP Vanguard Award previously awarded to Migos, Janelle Monáe, and Beastie Boys for her change-making work that's helping to shape the future of music. She began her speech by admitting, I had to look it up because I just wanted to know, what does Vanguard really mean? It's a pretty big word and pretty big honor, actually. And the words associated with the Vanguard are trailblazers, innovators, pioneers, pathfinders. It means to be on the front line and lead. I told you it was big. Monet continued, and though I do view myself as a leader, as a conglomerate, my creativity, vision, and movements, my brilliant team stands right beside me. And that's always a good leader, one that reflects on those who actually help them to be where they are as well. So these people, she says, are right beside her, never behind her. We all have been on the very front line together in this war on success, meticulously converting every non-believer into a believer with her hard work and consistency. We shoot, not eye level, but for the stars. And it truly takes a strong team to go from underdog to vanguard. So thank you so much. And Lil Baby was named this year's ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Songwriter of the Year award. The Diamond Certified rapper scored big this year with wins for Forever, Freestyle, and Hey from his third studio album, It's Only Me. To celebrate their wins, Usher, Victoria Monet, and Lil Baby all posed together at the event with their respective trophies. Also in attendance was Leon Thomas, who co-wrote SZA's hit Snooze, which was named the ASCAP R&B Hip Hop and Rap Song of the Year. The song made history by topping the Billboard R&B Hip Hop Airplay chart for 30 weeks, the longest and any song has ever done that in the history of this list. And it was also the only song that charted on the Billboard Hot 100 for the entirety of 2023. And congratulations to SZA. A full list of 2024 ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Award winners can be found on the organization's website. And ASCAP announced Under Usher and Monet as 2024 honorees in late May, highlighting the two among the organization's top music creators intersecting art and culture. Usher has owned the R&B crown for decades, captivating listeners with his incomparable vocal chops and songs that span the R&B and pop genres. Paul Williams, ASCAP chairman of the board and president, said in a statement, "His charisma and performances are unmatched in the R&B world, and his humanitarian impact is just as undeniable." Williams continued by praising Monet, saying Victoria Monet has proven herself not only as an illuminating songwriter, but also as a flourishing artist and ASCAP member who continues to break barriers. Her resilience, talent, and exemplary work ethic have helped her become a multi-award-winning singer and songwriter. Monet and Usher will continue their Celebrity Week on through the rest of the weekend at the 2024 BET Awards, which if you have not already seen those, they would have had aired, I want to say this past Sunday. I'm sure they'll rerun over and over again, as they most times do, where the later will receive the Covered Lifetime Achievement Award. If you did see that presentation, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I would love to know. I've heard quite a bit. And a special musical tribute. The former is also set to hit the main stage for the first time ever following her back-to-back Grammy wins in February. The 8-time Grammy-winning Confessions icon and all-right singer-songwriter are also up for multiple BET Award nominations this year, including Album of the Year and Video of the Year, which I don't know who got what in this particular instance, because, and if you do know, drop down, help me out here and put it down in the comment section, because I didn't really watch BET Awards this year. Unfortunately, I am very happy for Usher, though. I think it's great that he's winning another award. I love when body of work is definitely awarded and rewarded. I know that they don't do that, most people anyways, for those things. They don't do it for the accolades, they do it for the art, and I appreciate that. And you can definitely tell those artists who do it for the art or do it for the click bait, that is, and or for the unnecessary tread that we don't need. So, but that being said, again, like I shared before, music is one of those things, it's supposed to transcend time. And the appreciation of music doesn't stop at any one generation. If it's good, it's good. It is what it is. And at the end of the day, I am so happy for all three of them. I think this is a great honor. I wonder, does ASCAP do actual award shows and televise them? Because it would be nice to see some of the award recipients along with these types of awards, because I don't know, they seem very impactful to me and I enjoy impact. So this would be something I'd be interested in. I know there seems to be a lot of controversy back and forth in regards to the BET Awards and how they have changed over time. BET Awards used to be something that was really fun and enjoyable to watch. Over the most recent years, it maybe hasn't been so enjoyable. Hopefully we will get back to a time where they will be. I think award shows as a whole are not quite the way they used to be. That's my not so humble opinion. You may agree, you may not agree. If you would like to share your thoughts on how you think that things have happened along the way and how they are received, let me know down below. I would love to know your thoughts on that. But yeah, I hope one day we'll get back to, really what's important, and that's the fun and the unity of it all. It's okay to be different, all right? It's okay to have a variety of talent, but the talent, whether it's a variety of it or not, if it's good, everybody will seemingly say the same thing, even if it's not your cup of tea. And it just seems like it hasn't been much cup of tea for people. So it hasn't really endured me to want to run and, catch that replay. But if you have, go ahead and drop that down. Let me know what you think. Is it on its last leg, or is it possible that it could be saved? I wonder. All right, so let's go ahead and move on down through these stories, since we had to add another one to this video. But we are going to be also continually talking about Kiki Wyatt, if you are familiar with her. And if you're not, then just to share with you just a bit, she is a powerhouse R&B songstress who has been around for many years. One of the most famous songs that I can recall right off the top of my head right now is "The Long As I Live" with Avant, that she did in the early 2000s. I think it was late 90s, early 2000s. She's done many things since, obviously. That's just one that comes to mind. They play that song quite a bit. And she has a huge loving family. And she actually did come out with a reality show that lasted all about a couple of weeks, I think, or so, 2 or 3 shows or something like that. I don't know if they're going to bring it back. Sometimes they tease reality shows on the WE channel, and I guess maybe that's also wanted to let you know it's coming. And then the second link to see if there's interest there. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I think I might have saw the first episode or so. I don't know if it will return later on or not. I guess time will tell, but I was really surprised about knowing that she was actually going through a divorce. And so we're going to be talking about that in a couple of articles. One is going to kind of share about what led up to the divorce. And secondly, her freedom and the fact that I believe it's now finalized. So that's good for her. And then we take another strange turn of events to basically a top Food Network chef is found himself into some illegal troubles in regards to some domestic violence. So let me go ahead and put that disclaimer out there for you. Trigger warning, excuse me, if need be, if we are going to be talking about some things that are going to be quite unpleasant in this video with these stories. So let's go ahead and just sit back and let me know your thoughts respectfully down below in the comment section, and let's just go ahead and get into it. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of a switcheroo here, and we're going to start off with Kiki. And we're going to start off with the fact that she shared in, I guess, just period, but DISTRACTIFY and NEWSBREAK is the article which I'm receiving the story, that basically states that Kiki Wyatt confirms divorce and hints that estranged husband had abused her. The content, of course, regarding this article is going to be very sensitive to those. So again, trigger warning, this article will be mentioning information about DV, allegations, that is. Katara Siobhan Wyatt, better known as singer-songwriter Kiki Wyatt, is a musical powerhouse. She rose to fame with her and Avant's 2001 hit, My First Love. She kept concert halls full with her powerful and unrecognizable voice. Kiki's voice definitely contributed to her fame. However, her personal life was always caught fans' attention. Kiki's talent is also matched by her bold personality and her ability to remain open with her supporters about her career, kids, and relationships. Throughout her career, the singer welcomed 11 children across 3 marriages. After seeing her recent Instagram activity, fans want to know if Kiki's third marriage to Zachariah Daring, the singer, addressed the divorce rumors on social media, and here's what she had to say. Kiki Wyatt says that her third husband, Zachariah Daring, had put his hands around her neck and squeezed her, and that they were now at this point getting a divorce. Of course, I'm going to change some of the verbiage in the article to be a little bit more friendly to the ears, but you do get the pick of what I am sharing. Although her reality stint on TV One's R&B Divas, I forgot about that, ended in 2015, some of Kiki's fans still feel her life is appointment television. Okay, that's interesting. Feel her life is appointment television. I guess they feel that she's deemed to be in television. In June of 2024, fans were concerned that Kiki was no longer married to Zachariah. The first clue came on June 12th when the Shade Room posted a video of Kiki with a man who didn't look like her husband. Photographer Freddie O recorded them out bowling, with the tall gentleman giving the singer pointers. Kiki kept the rumor mill going by posting another video with her and her possible nouveau. And this time the pair were in the car singing none other than My First Love. Kiki's duet sparked questions from fans about her marriage. Jesus, how is she collecting all these men like Pokemon? One Instagram user had asked. Kiki, we trying to mind our business, but who is this? Another wonder. Days after the inquiries about her marriage, Kiki addressed the chatter about her divorce on Instagram Live. While relaxing at home with her youngest baby in her arms, she responded to a fan who asked where Zachariah was while she was out on the town. Kiki confirmed she was planning to divorce and repeatedly called him her ex-husband. The singer, who has a history of being in abusive relationships, also hinted at DV being the reason for their marriage ending. Where's my husband? Kiki read in the video. Well, I don't have a husband. Boom. How about that? Go get him, she added. Let him put his hands around your neck, we'll say. Kiki Wyatt revealed she doesn't have a boyfriend yet and is just having fun with her new friend. Kiki revealed in her June 2024 Instagram Live that she's not only getting divorced, but also looking for someone to immediately replace her ex. She confirmed on the live that she's still single as a Pringle and said the man in her videos, automotive specialist Anthony Whitehood, is just a friend. Girl can't just have a friend, Kiki replied to a fan. Stop with all that, okay? Because, like, I'm here just chilling. A girl can't just chill, have fun. I'm just having fun, chilling. That part. While the newly single songstress didn't delve into why she and Zachariah decided to divorce on Instagram Live, fans wondered about their relationship status for quite some time. The If Only You Knew singer's last post of her high school sweetheart, whom she married in 2018, was shared on June 1st, 2022, following the birth of their son, Keziah Jean. The couple also share another child, Kiki's second youngest, Zariah David. Kiki's other 9 children are from other previous marriages to Ramit Morton and Michael Jamar Ford. Well, okay, so there you have it. Ms. Kiki has pretty much shared what has been going on. It's quite devastating, if you ask me, to have so many relationships that seem to include or end up with DV. So I'm hoping that her time around to another relationship will be one that's much healthier and definitely one that it will be good for her long term, if that's what she should choose. She does have a lot of children, so we do want to hopefully ensure that the safety of those children of all ages, because even physical as well as mental, emotional safety is also an utmost importance when you're dealing with situations of ABUSE. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that she was going through that, and of course all things are alleged, but this is what's being shared. So yeah, I'm wishing the best for Kiki, and I think that will allow us to roll into the next story sharing, because apparently she then confirms the fact that they are now divorced. So let's get into that sharing. According to Pop Culture and Newsbreak, R&B star says her divorce is official. Keke Wyatt now speaks out. Keke Wyatt is back on the dating market. The Nothing in This World singer sparked dating rumors when she was spotted out with Anthony Whitehead, a man who was not her husband. Her marriage to Zachariah Darren came into question during that time, but the R&B songstress remained mum. Their blended family was captured in the first season of her newest WE TV reality series, Keke Wyatt's World. The 6-episode series' first season ended in November 2023. It's unclear if a second season will air on the network. In a recent statement to the Shade Room, Wyatt confirmed that she is divorced and added that a judge has signed off on the paperwork. She said, "I am divorced and so happy to be free from the bondage and abuse." The former pair welcomed 2 children during the course of their marriage. Wyatt has been married twice previously aside from Daring and is a mother to a total of 11 children. They wed in 2018. Her youngest child has been hospital-ridden since birth. He lives with a genetic disorder known as trisomy, I hope I'm saying that right, 13, a condition in which a person has an extra chromosome 13, which causes severe intellectual disability and physical defects. He requires around-the-clock care. Wyatt famously placed a sharp object in her first husband, Ramit Morton. I'm not sure if you recall any of that, but if you do, yeah, that's they're sharing that here, and was cleared legally of any wrongdoing. She later revealed the marriage was riddled with physical ABUSE. She later married Michael Jamar Ford. Their marriage played out on the TV One reality series R&B Divas. I'm not familiar with watching that show. I'm familiar that the show existed. If you did watch R&B Divas, feel free to drop that in the comment section. They had divorced amid her eldest son's leukemia battle. She also accused him of cheating with his current girlfriend, singer Paris Bennett. She considered Ford's 2 daughters from his previous relationship as her own. As to what type of ABUSE Wyatt says she endured from Daring, she hasn't clarified Daring has remained mum. So again, all things alleged at this point, but it seems like she is happy. She is moving on. She is thriving in that ability to be able to move on. So I'm happy for her. I think, anytime you're in a toxic relationship, whether marriage or not, is no purpose in staying in it for any reason at all, because it's not going to end well anyways. Of course, we hate to see a breakup or demise of a family structure unit, but if it isn't working, it isn't working. And it would be much better for the kids and everyone in the long run for everybody to be happy, healthy, and co-parenting without all the toxicity of a relationship that probably shouldn't have been put together in the first place. I definitely, my thoughts for her children. I do recall there being mentioned, at least in a couple of episodes that I did see from the new Kiki's World, and that's the name of it, because I couldn't recall what the name was of it. It has been some months now. And it feels that he was going through remission at this point. So whatever that case may be, I think he's doing okay, being her oldest son with the leukemia. So I am very happy for that for him. And I wish for him continued health for sure. And I know that she's got a lot that she is also working through and dealing with her youngest child, with the condition that child has as well. So definitely prayers go out to Kiki. I can only imagine how challenging that must be. I hope that she finds all the support and love that she can possibly hold on to within her family structure, and that her and her husband can be in a place where they can co-parent without all of the other issues that can come into play sometimes when it comes to demises of marriages. But nevertheless, she seems that she's very happy. And of course, if you feel you're in a situation that is in this way, you would probably be happy if you were out of it too. So that being said, again, all things alleged, but I am hoping the best for her and her family for sure. I do believe that Kiki was also on tour a little bit this past few months or so. So if she is still doing that, good for her on that. I think every artist with talent should be out doing their thing. We are loving all of them being outside. It has been such a treat to see the renaissance of good music coming out back into the fold, because I remember so many times where I would sit there and be like, what happened to this person, this person, this person? And unfortunately, there's some things that are going on right now that's probably explaining what's happened to some of these people, but I am so glad that they are getting back out there. And I do believe Kiki was one of them as well. So I wish her continued success, because that woman, well, I tell you, she is a true powerhouse in that musicology that she does. So yeah, wishing her definitely the best. So now, because we don't want to miss this story as well, because I don't want to cut off before that part. I can't believe I did that, but hey, it is what it is, right? That's what you can make it up in this story. We're going to move on to a very strange situation, I guess. Nevertheless, so strange that it happens way too often. Now, I don't watch Food Network that much. So at the end of the day, some of y'all may be, familiar with this gentleman here, but apparently he's a top chef on the network. And so when I saw that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Look at all this accolades you're getting. And then the next story I'm seeing is that you're going down for what exactly? So I'm pretty sure they may say that things are all alleged here. Again, we're going to be talking about DVing. So there's your trigger warning for that. If you're able to listen to the story, great, and leave a productive and constructive commentary in regards to the story down below in the comment section, that's more than welcome. And let's just get on to it. I probably will change up some words and verbiage in this story as well, if it, to be a little bit more friendly to the ears, if you know what I mean. So let's get on into it though. But according to Deadline and Newsbreak, top chef and Food Network daytime Emmy chef Justin Sutherland loses deals in aftermath of his arrest. Now, the fallout continues for celebrity chef Justin Sutherland, who was arrested apparently on June 28th in Minnesota for threatening to unalive his girlfriend. All right. A nonprofit in St. Paul said Friday that it's canceling its partnership with Sutherland to develop a new concept for Golden Thyme Coffee and Cafe, which the nonprofit's trust brought when the cafe owners retired. Earlier, a partnership between Minneapolis and St. Paul Magazine and Sutherland was ended. The two collaborated since 2018 on an annual barbecue festival called Smokeout. Sutherland's credits include judging on the TV shows Top Chef and Chopped, and competing on Iron Chef America, Tournament of Champions, and hosting the series Fast Foodies and The Taste the Culture with Justin Sutherland. Really screwed himself up, all things alleged. Sutherland was arrested apparently and charged with one felony count of threats of violence with reckless disregard, according to court documents. Police responded to a 911 call that suggested a man was holding a woman at Pow Pow Point, and police arrived and found Sutherland exiting the address. When asked to turn around and put his hands behind his head, Sutherland allegedly screamed, "I called 911 and you're trying to mess around and arrest me, and you should just, unalive me." Sutherland's girlfriend told police the incident started when they argued over attending a music festival. The girlfriend claimed she phoned her sister, and while speaking to her, Sutherland placed both hands around her neck and applied pressure while telling her, "I want you unalive." She said she was able to breathe, and the exchange only lasted seconds. The chef allegedly took her phone and damaged it. She then went to the neighbors for a phone, but Sutherland brandished a black pow pow. He allegedly said, "Don't come back here or I'm going to unalive you." He allegedly pointed his gun at her before hitting her in the chest with the weapon. After his arrest, Sutherland issued a statement apologizing for the situation, but claiming innocence. "Over the weekend, I found myself in a situation where I was taken into custody and accused of a crime. I deeply regret putting myself in that position and the pain and distress caused to those around me. I sincerely apologize to my family, friends, and fans," he said. "I am innocent of these charges and look forward to using the judicial system to prove my innocence. Notwithstanding, this incident has made me realize the urgent need to seek professional help and make significant changes in my life. I am committed to making amends and seeking treatment. Once again, I offer my sincerest apologies to everyone affected by my behavior. Thank you for your support and understanding during this difficult time while we wait for the truth to come forward and further prove my innocence." Sutherland was released on his own recognizance without bail. He reportedly is entering into a treatment center. Last year, Sutherland won the Daytime Emmy Award for culinary host for his work on Taste the Culture. He beat out Guy Fieri, Ina Garten, and Emerald Lagasse. I mean, this is just honestly just sad that he finds himself in this position, because here is a person that's seemingly extremely accomplished, and this is where we're adding and ending up with our legacy. He did share that he's going to get himself some help in whatever need that he needs to receive that help. And if that is the case, I hope that he gets what is ever needed, and that the resolve to this case happens in the way that it should be. Of course, all things are alleged at this point. I would imagine there'll be more to the story, probably in short order. And that is no pun intended there. So with that, I am going to be keeping my eyes out on this story. And as updates come along, I will most certainly come and share them with you and get your thoughts. I would love to know your thoughts about this story in the comment section. So go ahead and leave your respectful thoughts and sincere thoughts about this in the comment section below so we can talk about it. It's just really sad when someone, as like I said, gets to a point in their life where they're achieving so much, and then something such as this type of accusation or allegations can take you down and a final swoop. Now, whether it is true that he did these things, I guess that will remain to be seen. But it's just unfortunate when you're put in these situations that you can put yourself in, potentially for the loss of everything that you ever really worked for. So again, he's saying he's going to be seeking some help in whatever area that he feels he needs to. So I hope that he does that pronto, and that things resolve in the manner in which they should effectively resolve themselves. And again, all things alleged. But I do think that about does it for all the stories for this video. I am so glad that you were here. And yes, we have gone through all the stories that I wanted to and intended to go through. Can't believe again, but it was bound to happen one day. It was just bound to happen. But I'm just glad I picked it up, because I really wanted to take the time to speak about the awards for the ASCAP for Usher and Victoria and Lil Baby. Because again, we talk about things that are not so great. It's nice to add in the sprinkles of goodness that come across our media front as it's such. So I was glad to see those things. And of course, Miss Kiki Wyatt, I'm happy that she is finding freedom and solace in in her life past the relationship that obviously and clearly was not working for them. Of course, all things alleged in that situation, but what is for true and for sure that appears to be anyways is that divorce is now final, and she does seem to be very happy to be able to move on, and we are happy for her, and I wish many blessings and continued safety for her and her children, and yeah, and to be able to continue to move forward in life doing what she loves to do. So that seems to me the two most important things, being a mother and singing. So I hope she will be able to continue to keep doing those in no short order themselves. So with that, I think I will bid you adieu. I am so glad that you were here with me to spend some time. Again, make sure you leave your comments below. And of course, if you are new here and you have not had an opportunity to hit that subscribe button, I hope that you will and become part of the family. I would so love to have you. I would so appreciate just being here on this journey with me, having these conversations, letting me know your thoughts about these things that are going on this whole so crazy world. And of course, for those who have already been part of the community, I thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate all of you for your viewing support. And yeah, I would love to get to know you guys more, so make sure you're leaving those comments down in the comment section below, and definitely make sure your notification bell is on, because I'll be coming back to you with more stories in the very near future, of course. And definitely, if you enjoyed and appreciated the information shared, go ahead and give that video a like. I would really appreciate it, as it helps in the algorithm, of course, and lets me know that you enjoyed the information being provided to you. So with that being said, I think I'm going to bid you adieu. I hope you have a great rest of your day at whatever time you are actually watching this video. So take care, be safe. Bye.